Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Ain't ready for this.
Oh shit!
What the fuck is good, YouTube? It's your boy. Nah, I don't actually. Imagine if I actually talked like that. Would you guys still watch me? Viewers at home? 5 viewers? Hello. It's PJ here once again, smashing you with my first actual movie review of 2018. And it's a big one, folks, the one you've all been waiting for. It is none other than... Oh, was did we play the wrong?
Yeah.
Was that not the right?
I don't know what.
It was the Commuter. I saw the Commuter. That was a little joke. Thanks, boys. I work by myself. Anyway, let's start the show, shall we? So I'm gonna begin this with my expectations of this, and like everyone else, my expectations were, it's January. It's Liam Neeson doing his Liam Neeson-y thing. You know, he's big, he's Irish, he's pissed, he has a gun. That whole song and dance, and now he's on a train. You know, he was on a plane, he was on a train, now he was on a plane. Actually, I can't really rhyme anything else with that. He was only on a plane in another movie. Also, same director. I was about to say ironically. I'm not sure if that's ironic or it's just they just love each other. Got a whole nother Tim Burton situation. Am I right, ladies? A little throwback to 2009. Those are the days. Yeah, so my expectations weren't very high. I was expecting a, standard Liam Neeson action flick, but actually I left very surprised pleasantly, and I have more thoughts. So I'm going to begin with the characters as I always do. This probably won't be terribly long, but the characters were good. Liam Neeson didn't play the standard tough guy, badass, tough ass. I don't think that's a phrase. Action hero. He kind of played a more meek version of that guy, like a grayer shade of the black that he usually plays. He was multidimensional, respectably. So, he was a good protagonist. He was pretty much playing himself, as always, but it was adequate. I enjoyed him as a protagonist. Joanna was very fascinating. She had a very supernatural air about her. Spoilers, she's not supernatural, everything is actually happening, but I was really hoping she'd be like a figment of his imagination by the end. But they missed that opportunity, unfortunately. As far as the side characters go and the rest of the cast that gets filled up, the train passengers and everything, extremely interesting to me. They were all very diverse in their designs, their costumes, their outfits, their appearances. They were all very identifiable by how they looked, how they spoke, what they did, their bags, how they held themselves, how suspicious they all looked. It was just great. It was almost like Murder on the Orient Express. It had a lot of similar vibes beyond just the train and the sinister air. It was also just the diverse characters, the mystery element, just a whole bunch of things that I feel kind of blend. I was gonna make a joke in there somewhere, but let's just be real with each other, shall we? It was similar. It was cool. I liked both movies. I liked this. I love the characters. They were all very interesting and cool to watch and explore as everything began to unravel. Moving on to the writing and the plot. This is actually the first. Don't take this the wrong way, but this is the first movie that I've seen in a little while that I have been able to accurately guess. No, not guess. No. That takes some of the luster out of it. I predicted or I solved the mystery before the protagonist did, and I'm very, very proud of myself. Thank you very much. My girlfriend normally handles that for me, but she was not there, so I had to fill in her small shoes, and I did excellently. I guessed everything. I was super confident. Don't know how I did it, but I guessed like every plot twist, and I figured it out by the end before he did. And I was really proud of myself. And I said, don't misunderstand, but prior to this, just so that there's no confusion, like, oh, this is a simple, oh, this is a very dumb movie. I'm a smart guy. I solved it. I did it, but it doesn't mean that it's not tricky and difficult. Like my friend with me, who I think is smart, I don't really know her intelligence level. I love you, Rach. She didn't see anything coming, and that's good, and I feel like most of you won't. So that's cool. Yeah, it was really good, and it kept me on the edge of my seat. It was very, very thrilling. I loved the writing. I loved the concept. I also have wanted to write a movie about a train and some messed up shit happening on a train for a while now, because trains just have this air of darkness surrounding them for me. They just feel like a very medieval kind of savage land where shit can just go very wrong very quickly. And it feels like a fifth kind of dimensional space to me, and always has. So I'm glad someone took advantage of this, and I'm glad I'm not alone in feeling like trains are just very sinister environments, very insidious environments. I make those jokes because the guy that was in one of those movies was in this movie. I can't remember which one it was. Insidious and Sinister came around the same time, and I saw one of them, but they were both supernatural. Anyway, why do you guys let me ramble? The writing and plot were very good, very entertaining, very thrilling, and the action, I didn't write down to mention the action in my notes, but the action was super cool. I want to mention the action. I want to mention the directing and the camera work were phenomenal for no reason. Like, they would have these really dynamic shots, really crazy angles, really skewing. Like, when his mentality broke and his emotions were shaken, the camera would shift to physically illustrate that, and I thought that was phenomenal. When a movie can make me aware of the camera work, I'm automatically impressed. When it's more than just zooms and close-ups, I'm automatically impressed. They had a lot of crazy pans and truck-ins and really clever uses of CG. The action scenes were all like in one take. I love one-take action scenes. Atomic Blonde did that recently. Daredevil, of course, did that. I almost think Daredevil somewhat pioneered the one-take action scene. The action was so really good, actually. And like I said, the mystery, the action, the camera work, the directing, the writing, the characters, they were all much better than you would expect from just like a January movie, and a January like Liam Neeson genre movie, which is just old Irish man, protects family, kill people. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give it a rating now. I ended up giving The Commuter a 4 out of 5, and that is because it was very entertaining. It was very engrossing. The characters were interesting. I've never seen I'm not saying I've never seen a movie like this, but I've seen every other Liam Neeson movie. But I've never seen a movie like this on a train, and I thought that was very neat. So, yeah, I recommend this. It's better than you're probably expecting. My dog just came into my room. It wasn't a ghost. Is my dog there? Lola? Oh, she's here. You can't see her. You didn't see me die on camera. Sweet, sweet, sweet. So, that's it. It's better than you're expecting it to be. If you have some time, if you like action movies, if you like mysteries, I say give it a shot. Give it a go. Why not? Oh, my camera's about to die. So, yeah. I'm gonna stop this really quick. This is round 2 now with my dog on the bed. I don't know if you can see her. Hey, Lola. Say hello to the lovely people of YouTube. No? Moving on. I think I basically finished with my review. I can't exactly remember what I said, but I enjoyed it. Action-packed, great characters, great directing, yada yada yada. I recommend it. Much better than you're expecting, probably, and much better than a January movie normally is. So, thank you so much for watching this. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you next time. I don't really know what my next movie is. Maybe Black Panther, but we'll see. So, yeah. That's all I really had to say. Had to wait like 10 minutes for my camera to charge just to say goodbye, but it'd be like that sometimes. Later, friends. Just stop recording my voice, and then I turn the camera off.
What about Non-Stop, though? Non-Stop? An action thriller wherein a U.S. Marshal has to solve a murder mystery and clear his own name, all whilst flying on an airplane 40,000 feet above the Atlantic Ocean. What about Non-Stop, though? Non-Stop, starring the sexy and mysterious Julianne Moore, and also starring the one and only Liam Neeson. I'm gonna break it down an octave talking about Liam Neeson's. What about Non-Stop?